Hey guys, welcome. Happy Friday again. So yeah, I went at the end of after the end of the stream. I did a bunch of other stuff, and yeah, Friday. Happy Friday. I did a bunch of other stuff. We had supper, and then I decided that I wanted to play more Pathfinder. So that's what I'm doing. Hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I suppose if you did mind, then you just wouldn't come here. So I just wanted to continue. I wanted to continue with where we left off. I logged in for a little bit, and I did a little bit of inventory management. Hey Ferna, welcome back. And that was about it, and I did remember to save my game this time. And I don't know, I spent some time poking around different things in the game, looking at the character sheets and stuff like that, and trying to refamiliarize and still learn the game because I'm still super new to it. So yeah, I wanted to keep going. So I don't know, I don't recall if you were here at the end of the stream earlier, Ferna, but we did uncover the Worm family secrets. So if you missed that, we found out everything. We know it all. We know all their secrets. Although I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get into all the doors. We did get into the one secret door that we found, but we didn't get into all the doors, and I'm kind of wondering if I'd had different characters, different companions, or different abilities on my own main character, if we might have been able to get into some of those doors. So anyways, we will never know, well, until I play the game again with a different character maybe. So let's start up the game. Ah, where'd our music go? Oh, if only one of your characters can see an invisible enemy, it doesn't help the other party members to hit them. Oh. I'll just have to replay the game to find every minor detail. I could probably spend the entire rest of my life doing that. Like, seriously. I could probably spend the entire rest of my life doing that. I looked up a video after supper on YouTube. I was watching a video about the rest and crafting system. And it didn't really tell me anything new other than what I already knew. But then I looked at the guy who made the video, I checked out his channel, and saw he did a 100% review of this game, and he talked about how many hours he has spent playing this game, and he had access to a beta release before it was actually released, and all the time he's put into it, and he said it's like, there is so much. There is so much to this game. So I actually feel a little bit better about my incredible lack of knowledge in this game, since I'm only just barely starting out. So yeah, this game is incredibly rich. And actually, remind me later, Ferna, to link you the video that I watched. I don't know if you're interested in this game or not, if you already have it for yourself or you're considering getting it. But at the end of his video, he talked about, you know, whether or not it was worth it. And he said, yes, absolutely. And he said, you know, considering how many hours you can spend on it, how much time you get out of it, how playable it is, the cost of the game it's a really good value, is what he said. So, and I have a feeling that I probably will agree with him. So, and he did say it's not without its issues, and he talks about what some of those issues are. It's got some issues and glitches. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Anyhow, let's rest. Before we head out, the problem is if you have the urge to discover everything and you can't, then it might be annoying. I guess you have to decide then, yeah, is that going to be a problem for you? Do you still want to play the game if that's an issue for you? I don't know. All right. Oh yeah, I was playing around with that, with this a little bit earlier too. Let's take her off of there. So yeah, we have to find a merchant where we can buy scroll scribers kits and alchemy kits in order to do these things, and I have not yet encountered a merchant that I can buy those from. So you don't have it and you don't think you'll get it in a while? Too much to play? Yeah. There is so much out there. Alright, let's rest.
By the way, did you know that the amount of money in an individual's possession is directly proportional to the weight of the secrets that individual is hiding?
What?
And did you know that the length of an individual's tongue is inversely proportional to the length of their life?
What? Okay, that's funny. And we're making spicy pastry this time because it's got a better buff. It has +5 movement speed bonus for a day. So I thought that sounded pretty good. Let's go. I don't even know which of these I want to do. Oh, we're hung up on the terrain there. Oh, and I forgot to talk to Camellia too. Should we talk to Camellia? Let's talk to Camellia. Because after doing Gorm Family Secrets, this might be kind of interesting. So the neat smile on Camellia's lips disappears so quickly, oh, you almost wonder if you imagined it. Tell me about... okay. Alright, tell me about yourself. You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? She does not want to tell us anything. She's not given up any of her secrets. I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I am a most diligent student. I can believe it. Yeah, let's ask her this amulet. Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice. But I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Do we believe her? Not even a little. Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. Oh, wow. Yeah, she does not want to chat. Okay. We'll find out more about her later. Do they? I hadn't even noticed. Yeah, I don't want to take those things with me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Leave. Leave. The subject of the cats? Alright, discuss the Grey Garrison attack plan with Erebeth. Days of Strife. Okay. So I kept thinking that we had something to do here in the Defender's Heart because we have the exclamation mark there, but I think it's just what we already know, which is to talk about the plans. You think there's something behind that? Because it makes the infinity symbol? You could be right. Alright, we do need to go to the Tower of Estrod. This fortified tower... Oh, and we can go to the party house too. That was definitely a side quest. Let's go to the Tower of Estrod. This fortified tower of grey stone has long served as the city's museum, archive, and research center. Its upper floors have been completely destroyed during the demonic invasion, and a squat stump surrounded by heaps of debris is all that's left of this once dignified building. Let's go. 2 hours to get here. Oh no, we failed to sneak past the enemies.
Enemy approaching!
Oh, these are not spiders and flies. What have we here? An illusionist and an alchemist. This isn't good. Level 3. Neutral evil and true neutral. And I forgot to buff the group with the Light of Angels, is that what it's called? Oh well. We're gonna have to make do, I guess.
Surrender, or else!
Yes! Yay! I love it when that works. Ember, you're my favorite. Ah, Nenio, what can you do? He saved. That's unfortunate. And are we still using... No, we're not using the special arrows anymore, which is good. I don't want to use them.
The wrong mongrel.
I think regular ones will be just fine here. Where is Sela? I don't want Camellia to get in her way. Sela has a hard enough time trying to charge.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay. That was easier than expected.
Let's try this way.
Charge! We'll just leave Ember here.
Mind over muscle.
Yeah, but did they even have a chance to hit us? There's loot! Potions of mage armor and acid flasks. I was afraid, and alchemist fire. These are the things I was afraid of, like the alchemist fire. Those are the things I was afraid of. Scroll of Shocking Grasp. I was also afraid of what the illusionist might do. Like, they could have, I don't know what kind of abilities they had, all the spells and stuff, but I had a feeling they could seriously mess us up. Oh, wait. Oh, I think it's too late. Hey, look, it was medium when we left the town, and now it's light. Why did it stop? It did that before, too. By fighting demons, your army can... I have no idea what the army can.
I am prepared.
That's what I should have done before.
I know what to do.
Do you now? Alright. Oh! Hello! Canabras burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul. And I see this light in you. Are you keeping an eye on the cat there, Verna? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. Who are these ghosts? I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My sister, we will help you. Was that angelic aspect? What is on the ground over here? Vision of Yanel and vision of Targona and Eliandra. So that's the Herald. Only tavern cats for now. Huh. Oh look, we have a buff. Angelic aspect is a buff. You take on an aspect of an angelic being, including some of its physical characteristics. You gain resistance to acid and cold. Ooh. In addition, your natural weapons and any weapons you wield are considered good, aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Oh, hey, we can talk to these guys. Let's talk to the Herald. This city that should never have fallen. Fate shows that we will... He said that already. Apparently that's all he can say. What about Yanel? Servants of the Abyss, you entered the House of Memory with evil in your souls. Soon you will be but a memory. Yanel by a fountain. The picture was presumably painted from life over the summer of 4637, 1 year before Yanel's heroic death during the battle for Dresden. More details in the museum almanac. So that's Yanel, I guess. And this is Eliandra. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light. Okay, yeah, they said that already. Farewell to Sarkoris. Eliandra, the legendary priestess of Kulura, watches the city of... but there's no painting there. Oh, what's this one? Crusader Queen. Young Queen Galfrey. Let's see if I can move the camera so we can get a look at this. Not really. Oh, oh, there we go. Young Queen Galfrey. And what's this one? None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Halrun fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from a soldier's body. Oh, I forgot. Halrun is back at the inn. I meant to talk to him. Seat of Grief. A view of the infamous Heaven's Edge estate. This is the place where most of Mendevian aristocratic society at once fell prey to a supernatural plague unleashed by the demons. Okay, what's on the floor over here? I'm afraid. Blocked from inside. Can we do anything here? It's cool that we got buffed. But can't we explore this place? Oh, this way maybe? Somehow? Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I guess we got buffed for a reason. The red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy-looking hue. Hey, stop! Who are you? Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusader heads to my collection and all. Oh, no. Uh-oh. The demons bare their teeth at you, looking ravenous. Their mortal followers start to clamor for your blood, describing in detail the manner and order in which they will tear your body to pieces. Ew! Should we try to intimidate them? Chose the best character for this action. Oh, that's cool. Get out of here before I kill you all. Are they running away? Did it work? Yes! Yes! It seems that Kylus took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. Only the cowardly rabble have remained behind with Faxon. Half of them quickly turned to flee the tower, with Faxon's rebuking profanities following them as they go. Ka-ching! That's sweet. Okay, what else do we want to say? I can kill you right now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. Or attack! I'm leaving. No. I want to ask questions. I always want to ask questions. I seek knowledge. The tiefling shoots you a vicious grin. You won't be getting out of here alive either way. So why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? You don't look like a museum worker. No, I guess he doesn't. What are you doing in the museum? You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo? Shall we start from the top? I am Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city, and new master of this tower, and you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul to flaming shreds. Ooh, talking tough. Time for an experiment. A sheet of paper appears in Nenio's hands. Mr. Cultist, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? Oh my god. I'll curse your soul, skin you alive, and piss on you while you lie there dying. Oh, that's rude. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. This specimen of demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. Oh my. You filthy scum! I'll break your legs so they bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, now that's better. That's much better. I know, right? Her pencil dances across the page. 2 totally new threats for the encyclopedia. I thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultist. Really, Nenio? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Canabras, we plunged a blade into the Crusader's back, and a glorious fight it was. That's not glorious. That's not glorious at all. Yeah, what's wrong with your tattoo there, buddy? Always glaring at us. Lady Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Minago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally, Discari, to wrest control away from that idiot Keyless, but I failed. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, there's nothing else we can do here, guys, except... attack! The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack. Oh, here we go. Really? What was my initiative check? 22. Nice roll. Buff first, I guess. Should I put on mage armor or shall I attempt to fear someone? I'm thinking mage armor considering how far away we are. Yeah, I'd have to run. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. Way the heck down here in order to cast stuff. So that's Faxon. Templar, okay, there's a Templar there. There's an Abracandaloo. And a Dretch. And another Abracandaloo. Where is he? I don't see where he is. I think I'm gonna put on my mage armor. I kind of wish I had done something else. Sleep?
Too late for apologies.
That would have been too easy. Okay, let's bless. Bless. And shall we smite evil? Dun, dun, dun.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Where's he going? Oh, they're attacking us from the... Oh. From down there, they can come up behind us. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Battle Spirit. Spirit Weapon Enchantment. And maybe we should summon... Why doesn't this want to go? Oh. I guess all I can do now is move. I kind of want to get everybody up here. Who is it that's got the color spray? I think it's Nenio.
Survive me.
Hey Dan, welcome! Alright, Nenio, what can you do? Can we color spray these guys? Will I hit my own party members if I do this? I think it went like over their heads. That's an oops. That's a wasted move. I'm good, thanks, Dan. How are you? Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat here. I'm speaking all slowly. Alright, that was a totally wasted move and I regret it. I'm gonna leave her where she is for now. Brat. Oh no. Let's move her. Like way the heck up here. And let's see if I can I fear this guy? What just happened? What just happened here? Faxon dealt damage to the Templar? What did I miss? Faxon died? What the heck? I don't know what happened. I'm so confused. Hey Smythe, welcome. Can I expand this to like read it better? All these things happened all at once. Okay, I tried to cause fear on this guy. That's the last thing I did. And his saving throw failed. Then Faxon cast a fireball. My reflex saving throw failed, and he dealt 13 damage to me, which was reduced. Camellia, her saving throw succeeded, and he dealt 8 damage to her. Lan's saving throw succeeded, and he dealt 8 damage to Lan. Ember, reflex saving throw succeeded, and he dealt 8 damage to Ember. Saving throw succeeded for Sela. And Nenio, same thing. Faxon, reflex saving throw succeeded. So he cast it, he was in the range of his own fireball, I guess. And he got 7 damage from himself. And died? Yeah. And he dealt damage to the Abercandaloo and the Templar. And 8 damage to the Templar, and the Templar died, and Faxon died, and that was insane. That was... He killed himself and one of the others, and he dealt damage to one of these guys. I don't even know which one. All right, I'm pretty sure he's feared at this point. So Ember, do you want to sleep? I don't know if she can sleep dretches, but I know she can the Abercandaloos. He will be remembered, yeah.
I'll hit you.
Night night. That was hilarious. Hey Flap, welcome. You always have issues charging. Where can I just make you run to? I don't want you to get too far away from the rest of the group. I'm just gonna leave you right here.
The spirits demand your blood.
I thought I didn't realize that I had clicked on him. I thought I had clicked near him. I can only charge if there's nothing between you and the target. That includes friendlies. I've had issues with charge where there was like, I don't know, like a tiny piece of dust on the floor or something, and they can't charge, so yeah. Wanna get this guy, Lan?
Endure this!
So we already hit this guy, right?
You should have listened to reason.
And he's got cold resistance. Oh, and he's feared. That's why he's running away. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use this anyways. And that's the end of him. Bye-bye. Remember, you want to scream at that guy? He's too far away. Okay. I do want someone to get close to this guy so we can use coup de grace on him.
Make every strike count.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Is he still feared? Or did it wear? It wore off, I guess. Some people do. We take it in school. So I know a few words. My accent is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Should I try fearing him again? That was kind of fun, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do this. Why do you ask, Ferna? Just out of curiosity. Did I try to sleep him already?
You won't stop us.
Into the fray!
Here we go. I love watching the animation for this.
The world in crimson.
That's awesome.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The end. And the ghosts are back. Ah, that could speak it at a professional level, not native or advanced. Yeah, and you're still curious? Yeah, a little bit. Un très petit peu. Of course I am. That's like the most awesome trick ever. That's like my favorite thing. First of all, I love watching them fall over when they fall asleep. That's the best. And then using the coup de grace on them when they're down and they have like this long drawn out very dramatic animation for it. It's so much fun. I don't know, I guess maybe after I'm like 6,000 hours into this game, then maybe I'll be over it, but not yet. Alright, the translucent silhouette of a winged female warrior glows softly. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. And I can't move the camera, so I can't get a better look at her. Who are you? Not who. What? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes, and myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. You got a character that trips a lot? the best thing in the world, coming up against a 20-foot tall demon boss and then just tripping them up. That sounds awesome. Lots of things seem silent only until you care to listen to them. Like here, someone's memory has awoken to reveal itself to us. Do you stream, by the way, Smythe? Also, Bear, could you please give Dan a shout out? Because I would love to see that. If you stream, I would love to check that out. Anytime, Dan, anytime. Where's the video? Ah, stream elements. There's supposed to be a video that goes with that. Half the time I think the widgets in stream elements are kind of buggy. So now we're just gonna have check out Daniel T5K at the top of the screen for the rest of the stream. Lots of things seem silent only if you care to listen to them. Like here, someone's memory has awoken to reveal itself to us. As it should be. Hold on, let me switch scenes and then come back again. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. It doesn't matter, it's still there even on other scenes. Oh, everything's completely broken. Even Nightbot's not working correctly now. Are you trying again, Bear? Everything is broken. Try it again. Still not working. Well, Dan, you're gonna be at the top of the stream for the rest of the stream. Oh, that's so disappointing. I set that up last night and I was so excited to try it out. The ultimate blame Dan thing to happen, you're right. What if I open the Stream Elements dashboard? Will it help me at all? I don't normally keep it open. Oh, it wants me to connect. Maybe it was having issues? I've been invited to sponsorship. Oh, you don't say. All right. Stream sponsored by Daniel T5K. I will give it one more try. I'll do it this time, Bear. I'll give it another try. You guys might hear an echo this time.
Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near
No! I'm seeing it in my browser. You guys can hear it. But it's not showing up in OBS. Ah. What if I refresh the cache? No? It's just there now. It's there forever. You can hear it and not see it. Wow. That's too funny. Okay, I'll finish up this dialogue and then I might have to close OBS Studio and reopen it. So let's finish this first. All right. So your memories of who? Of the heroes, I think. Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Thanks, Dan. Even that didn't work properly. You're supposed to get a thumbs up explosion for that. Oh, ah. Boo to stream elements. Okay, of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go, touch a memory. See how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. Thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. You guys should have waited. You guys should have waited until I fixed the issues here. Good way of paying forward after the huge gift you've been given this week. Alright. Let's see if we can get through this. There used to be a place like this near Neathong. Quiet. Calm. I'm having trouble getting into character here, guys. Quiet. Calm. I used to walk among the plinths and pedestals, wondering. The people who founded the place, what was driving them? Were they thinking about future generations? How to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and that place didn't exist anymore, so my question was moot. Really, Lan? I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory, but Canabras lies in ruins, and But you fearlessly battle the invaders with no thought for yourself. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Why did you help me? Because it's a hero, of course. I sensed something in you. As if you are close to me somehow. Like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil. And that we must do so again. Cool. Be gone, illusion! No. No. Farewell, illusion. Farewell. The power that gives us this semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. Is she gone? She disappeared. I want to see the painting. Show us the painting! Among the cloudy colossi? In this picture, the two angels, Targona and Larial, are chasing and fighting a deadly Ralakai demon in the air, several miles above the world wound. More details in the museum almanac. Well, I guess we can head farther into the museum now, right? Now that we killed Faxon, or whatever his name was. Was this open before? Was I just, like, blind that I didn't realize I could go in this direction? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fix these issues. I'm not sure if the problem is with OBS or if the problem is on Stream Elements end. But I am going to exit OBS, so the stream is gonna end and I will come right back up again. Before I do that, going to quick save. Save. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Am I back? I think I'm back. I am back. Thank you. Now let's see. How do I re-trigger an event? Thank you. Or can I not do that with Stream Elements? I could only do that with slobs, maybe? There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Ta-da! Ta-da! There we go. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Whoop, whoop. So tell us about the huge gift that you were given this week, Smythe. Do you prefer Nellington or Smythe? I think you told me Smythe once, didn't you? I think I asked that before.
Hit the surf.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the
Ah, there we go.
In the near future. Even she's fucking nervous.
There we go. There's Dan. There's your shout out. All better. That's so much better. That is you. I'd be concerned if you didn't recognize yourself. Your droning tones. What have we got to find in here? Please show us cool things. What is what? What did we find?
I found something.
Sela spots a trap? Where? Where is the trap? Oh, I see it. Okay, how do I disarm it? Over here?
I hope you appreciate this.
Okay, so this place is a lot bigger than I thought. So, might there be more in here beyond the guys that we just fought
As it should be.
and had such incredible good luck with? Athletics. What is this?
The mongrel did it.
Why? Why did we do that? Hey, where's the cat going? Kitty! What are you doing? Why did we do that? Oh, we can climb down over
Thanks,
here.
Lamb. You're so awesome, Lamb.
You got told you look young today and that you don't look nearly 40? You do. And you don't look nearly 40, like, at all. Maybe. I'm not especially sneaky, though. There! That's not nice! Why did you say that? Look at that! You made Dan cry! Sorry. I don't think you are sorry. I'm looking at your face. I can see you, and you don't look sorry to me. Oh my gosh. And now you're blaming Dan. You're blaming Dan because you made Dan cry. That's not right. Is there anything over here? Hey, kitty!
That is not far.
Are there more bad guys down here? There's a door. Uh-oh. Who's this? Is he a good guy? He is a good guy! A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace like he just ate something slimy. You did. You so did. You so did. Dan, he's sitting over here. He's doing all that he can to not, like, laugh super loud over here. He's practically choking. Alright. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? This guy isn't necessarily bad, I think. His name is Telmer. I'll have to get revenge for you? I don't know how. I am Telmer, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xanthir, the Plagued One, and do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? Salt in his coffee? But that would be... But that's coffee, Dan! That would be sacrilege! I'm compiling a list of the valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Xanthir has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canabras and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault. But there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those, but where is Faxon? Arsenic in his dinner? Oh my gosh. Where's the museum custodian? Wouldn't the museum custodian be the guy that Faxon said that he killed? Or would that Faxon said he killed the old man crusader that they left here guarding the place? Over in the gallery, I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So tell me, where is Faxon? Okay. We can attack him or tell him to get lost. What should we do, guys? I'm putting up a poll. I'm putting up a poll so that everybody can have a chance to answer. 1 minute. You have 1 minute to answer. What do we want to do with this guy? Telmer. His name is Telmer. I don't know, the music playing at this part makes me feel like he's sort of a comic character. I wonder if we'll meet him again. If we send him away, will we meet him again? What are the possible consequences of this? Maybe? He seems kind of funny. Anyways, you guys vote. Let me know what you think I should do with this guy. Oh no, is it a draw right now, Dan? I'm not even looking right now. Alright. Let's take a look at the results. And the results are... It's a draw! No! No! Okay. I'm going to flip a coin then. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, we attack him. Tails, we tell him to get lost. Okay, here we go. Oh, the flip command didn't work. Okay, wait. There we go. Yeah, democracy has failed, but the coin did not. So the coin has landed on tails. That means we tell him to get lost. So clear off before I kill you. Telmer, the half-elf, pitches forward, but then grabs his bag and leaps away from you. You're lying! You want me to turn away so you can strike me in the back and take the papers that have been entrusted to me. The half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers from his bag as he goes. No! I have valuable letters from Lord Xanthir here. I must destroy them! The cultist balls the pages up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge and he opens his mouth, which is stuffed with masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming. His face is growing paler by the second and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expressions veer from the hilarious to the grotesque as he signals to you for help. Oh my god, Telmer. No! I want to read what it says! Spit that out! Lan's like, want some salt or pepper with that? Now, I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way, whatever the meal. Oh my god. We can help him. If we can perform a good action by helping him, we can perform an evil action by just watching him slowly die. Or we can end his torment by killing him. What do you guys want me to do with him now? What would you like to see happen to this guy now? I guess he'll stand here and keep doing this until we make a decision. Yeah, I know. They give us more opportunities to kill him. I want to help him. I want to help him. I'm not very good at playing a neutral character. I don't care if those pages contain the innermost secrets of Baphomet himself. I am not touching that. Oh, Camellia. She concerns me. The cultist coughs violently and then, after taking a trembling breath, leaps up and takes off running. He disappears, leaving you with a wad of correspondence that is much the worse for wear. We received the masticated letter. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I am extremely concerned about her necklace. Very, very concerned about her. Okay, a wad of crumpled pieces of paper with visible bite marks and traces of saliva. The writing is blurred and indistinct. Most of the words are completely illegible, but some fragments are still intact. Carefully pack up all the relics and valuable magical items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later, I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the detritus that you managed to steal from the Crusaders. I might as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of a paperweight. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me an invaluable opportunity to work without you sticking your nose into my experiments. I once again remind you that it is absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place, sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should these safety measures not be taken, the demons will drink all your stash dry in no time at all, and your master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. Believe it or not, I have many other important matters to attend to. Should I discover that the potions have mysteriously disappeared, I will not try to look for the culprit. I will punish the person who let it happen, the person who failed to secure them properly. The punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with conquering whatever you are conquering out there. Xanther Vang. Oh my gosh. Telmer, I think Telmer's in for a world of hurt, guys. That was fantastic. Yeah, we asked her about her necklace when we were in the tavern, and she did not want to talk about it. She told us that it was, you know, just something pretty and useless. And then she ended the conversation. Oh, hold on. Okay, this copper vessel and the oil inside it were sanctified by Raelis, priests of Iomade, and faithful crusader. This item was donated to the museum by Realist's Fellows in Arms. More details than... Okay. Where has that polite young fellow got to? He was going to get a box for the exhibits and then come back here. I remember this exhibit. It was donated to the museum 21 years ago. Who said that? A claw taken from Tarendelev. It was cut off by demons when Tarendelev heroically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. The wand of the famous mage Zacharias, who made his name during the heroic and tragic siege of the Lost Chapel. This item was donated, etc., etc. This helmet belonged to Bethistus. I can't even begin to pronounce that. You must head off as you need to sleep. What? Sleep? You don't need to sleep, Dan. Sleep is overrated. Alright, thank you very much for being here. Bear would probably say goodbye, except he just left the room, so I'm sure he would say goodbye if he was here. Thank you very much, Dan. Have a wonderful night. Have a good sleep. We'll talk to you later.
Ready for anything.
Ready for anything. Alright. He thinks you look old. You know what? Bear is just like, he just goes along quietly and you never suspect anything from him, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he just comes out with something like that, completely unexpected. And it's like, where did that come from? Alright, let's go this way. Loot! We found loot. There better be something good in here. Do I want that? Maybe. Good night, Dan! Just for good measure, as you leave, on the way out.
Hit the surf.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will
There we go.
hit the city in the near future.
In the near future. Even she's fucking nervous.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay, here's Talden over here. We've been hearing him. Now we see him. Is it Alt to highlight? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll check it after I'm done with the dialogue. You're going to sleep? All right, Ferna. What is up with you people that you need to go to sleep in the middle of the night like this? I'm just teasing. Oh, Bear is back. Dan's leaving. He's going to bed, Bear. Thank you very much for coming out and joining us tonight, Ferna. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level the magic wand at you. Stay back! Which are you, robber or demon? I'm not gonna hurt you, old man. You confused old man? The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats! The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? That's interesting. The old man lowers his wand in confusion. I I think... I forget. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Teldin, Tower of Estrod, Museum Custodian. Oh my god. Aha! I am Teldin, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment, and the next, I can't remember where I've put them. Yeah. Guilty, guilty. I've done that. Controlled amnesia, the ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. Nenio peers at the old man with suspicion. But what we have here is a case of plain old senility. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pocket and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Remembering himself, the old man hastily stows the keys back in his pocket. Give me the keys! Oh, wow. What are the keys for? Everything, of course. He's the custodian. Oh, these keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrod with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them. Not even for a second. And why is that? Because if the keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. Should I tell him to give me the keys? I'm not gonna attack him. I think I'll just go like, I see. Yeah, why did the demons spare him? Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabras was under attack, but that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. Oh, old man. Should we tell him? Should we tell him that that guy was a demon worshiper? What do you mean, demon worshiper? That fine young lad? So well dressed? So polite? But he said the Crusaders... Oh my word! The relics! We must go after them! The old man works himself into his state, bitterly lamenting as he roots through his many pockets. But the outburst doesn't last long. The motion of his hands slows and the awareness fades from his eyes. He stares off into the distance and then looks at you, wets his lips, and sheepishly inquires, "Sorry, did you say something?" Yeah, tell me about the exhibits. It would take a lifetime to tell you all there is to know, but I'll take you on a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You should have a look for yourself. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now, you may find it hard to believe, but in the First Crusades, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders. And these two in the painting are Targona and Larial, the Silver Twins, as they were called. I actually met them, you know. When I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias, they had no airs or graces about them. They walked among the mortals, they spoke to us, they healed our wounds. Lady Targona I remember especially well. She had a special unearthly wisdom within her. The angel Larial, on the other hand, was known for his daring, and the youngest Crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. They all left sometime during the Second Crusade. On a very important mission, they say. But I do love looking at this painting and remembering those days when envoys of the heavens walked among us, and the light that seemed to shine from within them. What was I saying? Oh, you must be a messenger, yes? Or are you a visitor? Why did those times end? Why do the Celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Oh, what do we have here? Heaven is above us, far, far away. Everyone there is good, I heard, but they can't see us from all the way up there. Okay, this is interesting. We have a dialogue option here. You said that the angels are twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and father, or sisters and brothers as we understand them. Angels come into being from reincarnated souls, or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even of kinship. But the case of the silver twins is rarer still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? Well, that's interesting. Should I ask him more? My voice is starting to give out. I feel like I don't really need to ask him these things, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid we might miss something if I don't. The old man bursts into agitated muttering, gesticulating furiously with shaking hands. Okay, first the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the street. Then the dragon, Lady Tarendula, began to roar. I went to lock the door, but they were already inside, the thieves. There were 7 of them, or perhaps 10, I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and that they were dangerous. What does that mean? They grabbed me and wouldn't let me go, and then they looted the place. They took anything with even a lick of gold on it. Relics, too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know, and worst of all, they took the wand, and when they were done, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. Ah, the poor guy. All right. I will keep going. I'm loving the story too. My only issue is trying to read everything out loud. My voice gives out. Yeah, tell me about the wand that they stole. The wand of Zacharias, my master. He was a great man, the hero of the defense of the lost chapel, and those scoundrels took his wand, a relic! Ballads are sung about Zacharias, and they're just damn thieves! Master Zacharias will return, and he will assemble all of us, his students, and we'll show them. I'll show them what Battle Mage Teldon is made of. If he can remember. Fury sparks in the old man's eyes. His spine straightens, and in a fluid motion, his hands raise his wand at the ready. But a howl of rage from outside frightens off the ghosts of the past. The old man turns around and looks at you in befuddlement. Yeah, where can I find the robbers? I haven't the foggiest! They're thieves! They know out-of-the-way places where they won't be found. That's where they are if they're still alive. But they won't be in the city. I heard them talking amongst themselves about how they needed to get out of Canabras before the demons wiped them out. Okay. You alright, old man? He smiles piteously and makes a helpless gesture. Old age, my young friend. Old age, and the poison of fear seeping into my mind. Both have turned me from a crusader and battle mage into the sorry specimen you see before you. This museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who and where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. They are of the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I'm frightened, my young friend. I'm very frightened. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. All the scary things have already happened. They're in the past. Ember, I think you're a scary thing. Okay. Let's send him to Defender's Heart and not attack him. My alignment is going to change at the rate I'm going. The old custodian gives you a toothless smile. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of the ransacking and the old man becomes lost in thought, as though trying to find an explanation for what he is seeing. You know what happened here, don't you? I want to stay neutral, but I'm leaning towards good. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves they were! Prowling about, wanted to rob the museum. But I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells came in here and I gave them what for, a dose of battle magic. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Do they? I guess I'll find out when I get there. I just keep performing good actions. So that does, like, if I keep performing good actions, it does gradually shift your alignment, I think, doesn't it? So we've exhausted all the dialogue options. Yeah, that's what I thought. The old man's bewildered gaze follows you as you go. So I think he's going... I thought I sent him to be... to... what's the name of the place again? Alright, pressing Alt, and it's not highlighting all the loot, by the way. I can't remember what it was. Almanac of the Tower of Estrod Museum. My character is lawful. I'm actually managing to stick to that pretty well. So much loot. None of it important.
I am helpful, am I not?
You certainly are.
What do we have here?
Hmm? Have we got a trap over here?
No, what is that?
More traps?
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
3 traps? Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of traps. Let's start with disarming that one. I don't know why, I just thought she would go around instead of running right over it.
I am helpful, am I not?
Sorta. No. Ah, I meant to only move the one person. Oh.
A bright future awaits.
I can't believe I did that.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
I can't believe I did that. That was so bad. Okay, not Alt, not Shift. It's Tab. Tab highlights everything. And thank you for the reminder, because I did know that before. And I used it, but I forgot. What's this? Oh, it's a weapon. Alcata? Ooh, I can make different foods now.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, that's one of the people from the paintings.
I hope you appreciate this.
Magic essence. I think we needed 2 magic essences to restore a gold buckle or something, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we had to bring 2 magic essences back to the storyteller. And we already had one, so that's the second one. Magic bow? Wait, what? Did I just loot a magic bow? Is that what you're telling me? Yes, I did. Thank you. I will equip this now. Whenever this +1 composite longbow confirms a critical hit, all enemies... Yes! That's awesome. Okay. Yours. Thanks.
I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, let's not spring all the traps in this room. Sarkorian Faith? There's gotta be some sort of achievement in this game for like reading all those books. Ooh, what's this? It looks like it must be something good. Who can wear it? Obviously, Sela can. Camellia can. She's already wearing a chain shirt. Lady Calandra's chain shirt. This one's better. Although I know that... Oh, look at that! It looks cool too. I think besides Sela, Camellia is the only other one who can wear a chain shirt. Just to double check. Yeah. definitely better. Okay, where have we not gone yet? Here? What book is this? Angels. Let's grab that. And this. Have I explored everywhere now? I think I have. I'm not sure that we got what we came here for, though. I mean, I guess if we're missing something, we've missed looting something, then the game will let us know. Okay, that, we can't go in there. And we looked around all over the place up here. What is this? A buckler? Is there something under there?
You're so awesome, Lan.
Look at him. Can we go up here? Can we go along this ledge and get to that spot? Oh, okay, here we go.
Well, this didn't go well.
Could have pushed it to do surprise damage at the start of the fight. Ah. We did manage to intimidate half of them into running away.
The mongrel did it.
Alright, we did it this time. And what's our reward for being over here? Nothing. I guess maybe it would have been good during the fight. Because then we would have, yeah, that would have been a handy spot to be during the fight. Too late.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
You're so full of yourself, Lan. Hi, Larial. He has nothing new to tell me. I think we're done here. I feel like there should have been more to do. There's a puzzle with the images? Can't really get a good look at them. Some of them are missing. We can just read all the little cards underneath. I'm not sure what the puzzle would be. Unless the description is telling us to do something. What is this? A heavy mace? Summon monster and color spray? There it was right there. Did you see that? Press tab to blah 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 blah. We've only got 5 minutes left on Angelic Aspect. Should we go to... Should we go to the party house now? Can I look at the journal on the screen? I can too. So... do we want to go back and report to Arabeth about this? Maybe. Oh, okay, we can't even go directly. I thought we were like right close and we could go directly to the party house from here, but no. We have to go all the way up through the market square and then back again. Okay, so we'll just go to Defender's Heart. That's what I figured. But I do think I want to tell her about this. Also, I forgot to talk to Halrun there earlier.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Who have we got here? A giant spider. Ew! As she just walked up and did nothing. Why? Why you do that, Ember?
You're irrelevant.
Well, this time I get to charge. And it's dead. But combat isn't over, so apparently there's something else around here somewhere. Where? Is it behind us? I think maybe it's ahead of us? In the main square when I was dealing with Halrun and the priests of Desna, I'm trying to remember. The guy did die in the end. I can't remember. There we go. Giant fly. There it is.
You should have listened to reason.
You missed.
The light take you.
Wow. Yeah, I have the purple dagger actually on my character.
Not waiting.
She has it equipped right there. The purple stone knife. I got that. Alright, let's leave, I guess. Yeah, I got it, and I went back and I talked to the storyteller about it afterwards. Alright. Let's talk to Irabeth. And no, we're not going to trigger the attack on the Grey Garrison. Not yet. I did figure that out earlier today, that I wanted to hold off on doing that. What mythic paths I have the ability to do, or if I've locked any off. You'll just have to wait and see. That's such a hard thing to do, isn't it? Amnesia? There, this is what I want to do. Let her know about this. 460 experience. Great! The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. I wonder if I should... Let's ask her some personal questions. Please, but I must warn you, there are some things that I don't have the right to discuss. Really? Like what? Where are you from? I was born in Canabras. I grew up on a farm just outside it. But my way back home lay at the end of a long and winding road. It took me years of traveling through foreign lands before I came to be where I've always belonged. Ah. I don't much like to remember it. Believe it or not, the story of how I became a paladin is also the story of how I failed to become a knight. Oh. My parents were crusaders. May their souls stand together in Iomede's celestial army. When I was born, they retired from the war and started preparing me to continue their legacy. But my father was an orc. You'd be pressed to find a calmer, wiser, and more pious servant of the goddess than he. But still, all his life he was dogged by sideways looks and whispers. When I grew older and it was time for me to serve, I decided anywhere but Canabras. That was where my father had served loyally, and his only reward had been injustice. Besides, the witch hunters, led by an honorable prelate Hulrune, stalked the city with a heavy hand. Who knows what they'd have done to a strange girl with green skin? Instead, I went to... A smirk that looks more like a painful grimace crosses her face. You can laugh if you want, but I was young and foolish. I chose Lastwall of all places. You can imagine how well I was accepted in a country that's been battling the orcs of Beltzen since its foundation. There were many there like me, but we were all treated as second-class citizens. To the locals, my green skin was worse than leper scabs. Even my brothers in faith kept their distance. I took my vows, and the goddess granted me the powers of a paladin. But even then, not a single order would accept me into their ranks. I spent another 6 months knocking on doors before I realized a simple truth. I serve Iomede, not these people. I don't have to prostrate myself before them. So I left, as a paladin, but not a knight. Ah, interesting. So how did you come to join a knightly order? I left Lastwall and went traveling. The goddess guided me, and my path led me to where atrocities were happening. I often fought in exchange for gold, but never for unworthy aims, of course. I wandered the river kingdoms for a few years, killing monsters and tracking down criminals. Sometimes I thought I was just wasting time, that my true place was in Canabras. But I pushed those thoughts away. I didn't even want to think about going back. But in the end, divine providence had brought me to my senses. It happened in Timon. I was tracking a gang of bandits which my employer suspected was a cover for Rasmuran spies. I managed to find their lair, but inside I found something far more dangerous than spies. An unholy temple to Zonkuthon. When I broke in there, the cultists were about to sacrifice someone. The person who is destined to become my wife. Amnesia. But that's another story. After I cut down the cultists, I examined their papers and couldn't believe my eyes. A network of evil cults had spread through all of Avestan, including Mendev. Worse, the documents clearly showed that their allies, the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth, had infested my native Canabras and were even among the ranks of the paladins. After that, delaying my homecoming would be tantamount to desertion. Luckily, I was no longer alone, and Nevia was as eager to destroy the cultists as I was. Anivia and I hurried to Canabras. We couldn't trust anyone. The papers indicated that the cultists had infiltrated everything. Luckily, I had some experience in investigation, and my beloved, she knew her way around, working locks, tailing people, and trading information with the city's bottom feeders. Soon we defeated, alas, not the whole Hydra, but a few of its heads. Do you know who turned out to be the leader of the cultists? The commander of the Eagle Watch. Can you imagine? While Prelate Halrun was chasing witches through the city, the enemy had infiltrated the very order responsible for internal security. The scandal reached the ears of the Queen. At first, she planned to disband the order in disgrace, but then she offered its command to me and put its salvation in my hands. Of course, there was one small catch. I wasn't a knight, but I was made commander just the same, skipping the usual progression through the ranks. They should, but Baphomet's minions are masters of deception. They manipulate Zon Kuthon's butchers as eagerly as Iomede's knights. The cultists from that unholy temple didn't know the true face of their associates in Canabras. We ourselves learned the truth much later, after getting to the bottom of their nest. Yeah, how did the people feel about your background, Irbeth? They tolerated it surprisingly well. I shouldn't have been so wary. Crusaders don't tend to be prejudiced as a rule. After all, heroes from all over the world, even from other continents, come here to fight the demons. Apparently, the people were only suspicious of full-blooded orcs. There were already many like me here, and we don't have any problems. Though the locals do have their superstitions. Mendev is as merciless as Lastwall. They just have a different set of victims. I kept seeing those sideways looks and scowls, hearing the familiar whispers. But where once they used to whisper behind my back and point at me, now they whisper in my ear and point at someone else. It's so strange to be on the other side of humiliation, to wipe the spit from your face and suddenly be invited to change position and spit at someone else. You must have figured out by now that I'm talking about tieflings. It's true, there are many of them among the cultists, and few among our crusaders, and our fighters do all they can to drive away those who would be our allies. People shun them, call them a Rilu's spawn, or worse, as if they chose to be born like that. I believe it's quite a feat to rise against the call of one's blood and join the forces of good. Still, most only see them as the enemy. I once saw a knight bleeding to death because he wouldn't let a tiefling priest touch his wound. Alas, I haven't been able to change this in all my time in Canabras. Alright, tell me about Anivia. We met in Taimon as I was wandering aimlessly from one ordeal to another. We returned to Canabras together to expose the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. The day the Queen knighted me was the second happiest day of my life. The first was the day of our wedding. But Anivia isn't just my beloved. She's my staunchest ally. We share every victory and defeat. The best of me is alive thanks to her. Aww. Alright. That's a lot of dialogue. May Iomade keep you safe. Alright. I have been into the cellar, and there was a guy down there who asked me to help him out, and I refused. I didn't feel like it was something that I would do, and I've been back down there again since then, and now it's empty. Yeah, it's still empty now. And this is where he was. Also, yeah, I already looted these. I decided those were things I didn't want. But I noticed these switches. Here. Here. And there's another one over here. And I played with them a little bit, but they don't seem to do anything. Yeah, I didn't recruit him. It's gotta be... I figured that it was a puzzle. Bear coughed just now. I was listening for auditory clues to what was happening. Okay, that's the first time I heard something. Nothing. Have I missed one? Okay. Is there one in here? Where's the last one? Does it open this? That would be super cool. Is there one outside? I don't know, these are the only three that I seem to be able to find. That one creaks. There's a new button revealed. Okay, that's the squeaking sound there. So then there's a new button revealed? A button, not a lever? Go to the fireplace? Like upstairs? The shield, okay. Oh. The button won't budge. Okay. That'll teach me to not loot everything. Huh. Now I gotta find the combination. Okay. I think I found it. I heard something. Yes! Oh, cool! Awesome! What have we here? Some sort of little shrine? Yellowed letter. Silver inkwell. It feels wrong to loot those things. Although I do definitely want to read the letter. Wow. Elemental essence. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Where did the helmet go? Where did it go? Thank you. Oh, when did I get this? Counterfeit Derek Sunhammer's jewelry. Headband of alluring charisma. Huh. Now she's alluring. Anything over here? Nothing in the bookcases? Yay! Okay, I want to read this letter. I want to read this. Half a century ago, our parents fled their homeland of Sarkoris, terrified of the invading demons. They were certain that the war would soon be over, so they didn't go too far and found their refuge here in Canabris. They used what little savings they had to build a tavern where any crusader could get a bowl of soup and a good night's rest in exchange for some money and news about their recent victories. The city looked completely different back then. It was a triumphant city, full of hope, inspiring songs, and brave paladins in shining armor. We praised Our Lady Pelura openly and hoped that the lands of our ancestors would be ours again in no time. Hey, Kev. Things have changed since then, though. Our parents have left to the goddess halls. Dresden is long gone. The world wound grows deeper every day, and the Crusaders seem to take more interest in fighting each other and us townfolk than in eradicating demons. Oh no. Halrun has gone mad and now puts all his inquisitive zeal into burning witches. Today, Canabris is a city of fear and suspicion. We even had to hide our altar of the Shimmering Maiden in the basement so they wouldn't accuse us of demon worship. Queen Galfrey has recently appointed Halrun to the prelate of Canabris. Now nothing will stop this murderer from taking complete control of the city into his hands and serving his so-called justice on everyone. His previous acts of violence were just the beginning of a full-scale massacre. We have to flee, run like our parents did, this time not from demons, but from crusaders. Soon we will sell our tavern and leave. Anywhere away from the agony of this endless war. May Pelura protect this city from whatever comes next. Wow. Halrun is a little off his rocker from the sounds of things. I guess I will take these after all. Because obviously I should always loot everything and not leave things behind, like that shield that was covering this up. Every time I see a rat, I want to kill the rat, because that's what I used to do in WoW. Kill all the rats in Stormwind. I got a magic buckler earlier. Would be good for Camellia. Thanks. Maybe we should try talking to her again. So, Camellia could use the buckler. This one. Camelia's getting all decked out here. Nice. Hey dude, buy my junk. Buy all the crap that I'm not using. What have we here? This has cold iron. Heavy mace of fire. She can use this. It actually weighs less than what she's already got. Does more damage. Just in case someone gets up close to her, she can whack them with that. Nice. And this I don't think will be good for anyone. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Sold. Hey, kitty! What else have I got?
As it should be.
As it should be. Do I need... I feel like I need to talk to the storyteller about something. This means we can cook more cool food. I think that means we can make onion soup now, I think. Scroll of summon monster. Let's are there any we can write down? Copy to our spellbook. Did he? Oh, over here? Oh, a bag of holding. Oh, that's interesting. The bag of holding. Is the weight of it minus 100? Did I see that correctly? Nice. And do you think he has a recipe? Am I looking in the right column for a recipe? The shops normally do? I don't see anything. Notable. Usable. Scroll of protection from good, scroll of protection from law. I think I sold him those. Ingredients. We can buy some more tainted fowl. I'm afraid to sell him the books. I'm just gonna put them all over here. All the books. Although since there are 4 of these, I don't think I'm gonna need 4. How do I split the stack? I'll put them all in there. So bag of holding. That's pretty sweet. The bag of holding opens into a non-dimensional space. Its inside is way larger than its outside dimensions. Regardless of what is put into the bag, its weight doesn't change. This allows the party to carry an additional 100 pounds of weight without suffering any negative consequences. So does this work in the game? Does this work like we're just assuming that some of our stuff, 100 pounds worth of our stuff, is going into this bag? We don't have to actually put it in the bag? Okay. So just because we have it, we can hold 100 pounds more stuff. I'm okay with that. That actually happens in tabletop. Okay, storyteller, did we have something to talk to you about? I think there was something I needed to get 2 magic essences for something, and I think I have them. Ah, no, don't do that. I have 3 magic essences. Okay. So I think it was about this stuff that I'm carrying. Okay, I don't have the broken buckle. Maybe that's what I think. Maybe that's what I need the magic essences for. I need to go and get the broken buckle. What if you put a bag of holding? Oh my god. Of course there are. Of course there are. Divide by 0. Okay, we already did that. I don't think maybe I haven't read this yet. No, I must have, because it was gray. Let's read it again, because I can't remember it. I'm flying. I can finally spread my wings. I'm gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I can see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I'm glad they did not suffer. But I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them. All because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, "Your mentor. He will come. He will help." And I lose consciousness. Wow, such hatred from Tarendalev? Tarendalev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Tarendalev you met in Canabris had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tarendalev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. Da-da-da! Silver dragons are considered one of the most... Goodbye. Alright, I have to go get that buckle. I think that might be what I want to do next. And this is what we were reading before it disappeared. They commonly possess traits such as kindness, devotion, and a desire to fight injustice. However, Tarendalev, the protector of Canabris, did not always exemplify such qualities. The storyteller's gift will reveal the mystery of her fate. But shouldn't some secrets remain untold? Yeah, I think I want to get the buckle next. Let's go outside and talk to Haroon. I think he was over here. I don't think he was overly friendly with us. Well, I mean, we did have a witch with us. But he decided to overlook it. And I can't remember why. Probably because he had more important things to do. Ah, you again. Anything to report? You wanted to know about my gift. I had a vision. An angel by the name of Larial was killed by a creature resembling Daskari. Before he died, Larial bequeathed his sword to whoever could lift it. Okay. Yeah, let's tell him that. The angel Larial. The name is familiar to me, of course. During the First Crusade, several warriors from heaven fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders, including some of their most illustrious heroes. It has always been a regret of mine that I never had the chance to meet one of them. A tinge of envy bleeds into the Inquisitor's voice, but he smooths it away and continues. By the time I was born, most of the angels had left the ranks of the Crusaders. Haroon, are you maybe not such a good guy? Maybe? Iomede's faithful servants at the time were told that the warriors of heaven were departing on a special mission that would weaken the forces of evil. That was a long time ago, and since then, none of the angels have returned. I have no doubt that their mission continues to this day. But I digress. Everyone believed that Larial left along with the rest. But you have revealed the sorrowful truth to me. That our hero perished, leaving his gift to await the arrival of one worthy of it. Sad, sad tidings. But I have it! It's part of me. It's inside of me. Remind me again who you are. Why are you obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Did you talk to Irabeth? How can you help us? I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. Haroon Shapuk, Prelate of Canabris, Inquisitor by the grace of Iomede, Defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, against threats from within and without. Yeah, why are you obsessed? Why? Why? You must not be from these parts, or you wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false disguises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were it not for me, Canobris would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the Crusade. Back then, Canobris didn't have a garrison so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came up to the city gates, bold as brass. The guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. It was no matter. Everyone was welcome in our city. If you came from Mendev, or if you'd hauled yourself here from across the seas, the Crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxity. Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed towards the ward stone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all. So they threw the blood from afar, spattering the ward stone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Minago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been sitting ducks. And the creature was right, too. We let our guard down, and we got what we deserved. Okay. Did you talk to Erebath? That little upstart went behind my back and declared herself warden of the city. She refused to step aside. I should have arrested her and all the rabble she's drawn about her, but now's not the time for that. I'll let her play warden all she likes. Once we've cleared the demons out of the city, I'll make sure she's hauled in front of a tribunal for this little stunt. What do you mean, how can I help you? Why all these questions? You're not doubting my abilities, are you? We are Inquisitors. We will provide tactical support with cold steel or magic as we see fit. Okay. So he's sorta friendly towards us? Kinda, sorta? I'm trying to remember if I need to rest or not before I head out again. I don't think I do, really. Well, except everybody in the party took damage. We've all got, like, a little bit of damage. Alright. Thank you very much. Have a good night. If I get to the part that has a major choice, if you want a lawful above all else playthrough, pick Aeon. Okay, thanks. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to rest. And then I'm going to take a quick break. Do we want to change what we're cooking? Because we can make other stuff now, right? What does this give us? +1 cooking bonus on all saving throws. Temporary hit point. Speed +5 movement speed bonus. I kind of like that. So the hearty meal and the onion soup. Oh, the onion soup is Nenio's favorite dish? Okay, let's make that and see what happens. Oh, she's making it. Alright, Nenio. I don't know what this means that I put my character there. Yeah, we're changing the recipe. I'm starting to think you talk in riddles just so you can watch the other person try to look smart when they don't have a clue what you mean. Who are you talking to, Lan? I just talk about things as they are. It's other people who make riddles out of what I say. Yeah, it's just how it is. Actually, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna have to end it here. I did not realize what the time was here. Let's save. I know, time does fly when you're having fun. I am tempted. I'm tempted to stay up like super late and just keep playing and playing and playing and playing. But I know I shouldn't do that because we got stuff we got to do in the morning that I need to get out of bed for. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to keep going. Ah. All right. But I guess I can't. I guess we'll end it here for tonight. So anyways, thank you guys very, very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, as always. That was a fun little side quest that we did to the Tower of Estrod. Actually, that one didn't feel so much like a side quest as like part of the main storyline. I don't know, I feel like everything is interwoven in this game. Anyhow, that's it for now. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!